Hello. I'm gonna uh set up. I'm set up for stream. I'm not set up for painting. I was trying to think what the best way to do this is, and honestly, I might just update on Twitter and then take the pictures from Twitter and put them on stream. That might be the easiest way to do it. Let me switch to this. Oh, I also realized I'm in the way of the chat. Hang on. Let's move chat over there for now. Ah, hello, Neko. Absolute cinema. Oh my god, hi. I can imagine. I have not done the quest yet. So please keep all spoilers to a minimum. I've only done the universe today. Where is my jar that I use for painting? I cried 4 times. Oh gosh. I don't like the sound of that. But also I do because it means it's good. Should I be concerned? As I set up, I'm just gonna talk to for what I'm doing. I'm just gonna put some water in a pickle jar. Because I'm using watercolor, so I also need to put my food away, I just realized. Okay, putting some water in this jar. Watch me spill it all over my setup. That would be so funny. To give you the long story short of why I'm painting, I've been meaning to paint for my French teacher for so long because she's such a sweetheart. I just want to thank her for all she's done for us. But I didn't get to. So I'm using this time for that. The quest was so good I paced you for 10 hours. Oh my god. Perhaps tomorrow I shall as well. I forgot to take my meds. Wow. Yeah, I have made the executive decision. As hard as it is, I am gonna say for. Oh my god. Water. I should refill my water bottle actually. Oh my god. I'm just as organized as ever. This is my drinking water. Not to be confused with my painting water. For now, it's fine if I drink both. Once I start using the colors, okay, look. I need my watercolors. Where are they? Ah, here. Got them. I'm also gonna need to think of what paper to use, and I'm thinking my very. That's my Monster and Red Bull cans I just knocked over. Because I'm weird and I keep them even after I drink them. So I can bury myself in them at the end of the year and take a picture. I want to spoil the absolute cinema. It's already caught up with Penacony. Oh my god! I'm both worried and excited from that statement. Okay. I'm taking off a big paper and I'm gonna make it into a small paper. Let me think of how to do this. Okay. This is what we're standing at like for now. Let me take a picture for the Twitter. Uh, I'm gonna take it with the actual camera. Should I use more light than this? I don't know. Do I need more light? Don't think I do. Anyways, there's that. Whoop. When I was done wiping my tears, the quest hit me with another gut punch. Oh my god. Ouchies. is what I can say to that. I'm not mentally prepared. Nicole, what am I gonna do? Anywho's, let me go on to this. This might be the easiest way to do it, honestly, rather than emailing to myself every image. Yeah, that will do. No, that's not what I wanted. But like, I guess I can show that, but that's not what I wanted. Hmm, What if I open image a new tab? Yeah, that will do. Oh my God, computer, please behave for once in your life. Thank you. Oh, yeah, there we are. Um, yeah, sure. That will do for now. Scuff is tough. That's what we're working with currently. The crazy thing is that even after maybe cry 4 times, the story barely feels like it even started. Yikes. I am worried. Is what I can say is that I'm worried. I'm not gonna use the whole paper, by the way. I need to cut it. And I don't know how to cut it. I'm thinking A5. I'm thinking cut and cut again. I'm so down. I'm furious now. That's good. You know what? Sorry. Don't mind me. If they can make the stories even better, then we're heading off to a good place. Okay, doke. I'm folding the paper in half and I'm cutting it. I don't know why the image is like that as well, by the way. Is it just because it's from my phone? I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to use as a reference image yet, but I asked my French teacher what flowers she liked in French, and she was like, tulips. So I'm going to paint tulips. You don't know what I'm ranting about. I will definitely know. I'm not mentally prepared for it yet, but it will definitely happen. Okay, I've cut it once, not perfectly, but I'm gonna cut it again to make an A5 paper. It's really thick, this one, that's why I'm using it. I had to buy it for my project. God, I hated that project. I think I'm starting a new one next week, so wish me luck. Ah, come on. Right, there we are. Paper, cut. Ah, don't fall. You know what? I'll take care of that later. I'm also gonna turn down the heating a bit because it's way too hot in this. For real. And I need to sort out my. Oh, I'm going to sleep. No worries, Nico. Stay straight for 10 hours. Yeah, you should rest. Thank you for letting me know, though. Thank you for the update. Make sure you rest well. I'm just sorting out my blanket on my chair that I use as a cushion. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I really need to tie my hair up as well. It's getting serious when I'm tying my hair up. Honkai poke rail. Cheers for the punk rail. I combined it. Honkai poke rail. Thank you. Get some rest, Nico. I fear to ask what time it is where you are currently. I'm also gonna take my paint out. The thing is, right, I have this very fancy set I got for my birthday like 2 years ago from a friend at the time. But it has no red. Can you believe that? No red. I love pink and all, but how can it have no red? Hello, Moss, how's it going? Ayo, back to you too. What's up? I am painting. I'm currently trying to take my paint out. Ah. So yeah, this fancy painted doesn't actually have the color red, so I had to go and buy the red separately from the art store, which it was not cheap, even with my student discount. So I've got like 3 brush sizes. Will I use all of them? Debatable. And I've also got like those water brushes that you can store water in. Woo! Yeah, I'll basically update it for both Twitter and the stream because it is the easiest way. I do not have the capabilities to make a hand cam stream just yet. Like, I wouldn't even be able to set it up, I don't think. So, I'm just getting straight to, like, putting things together. This is actually enough lighting for me. I'll be fine as is. Okay. So after I cut the page, that's very cool, thank you. After I cut the page, this is what we're at. Let me bring it on stream now. Actually, I love this double desk setup I have. For how small this apartment is, they really went out of their way to try and make things like bearable. Open image in tab, is that gonna do it? Please. Why is it like this? Jesus. Why is it like black screen? Oh well. Like they have to download the images, would that be better? Let me see. Um, would that work? Maybe that will work better. Let's find out. Bear with me while I figure out the stuff. Yeah, that does do the trick. I have to save it. Okay. Just gonna put it down here and then checking over it. That will do. Okie doke. I don't have a reference image yet, but we're painting tulips. That's what we know. Okay. Ah, hit my knee on the desk. It's like the 5th time I did this today. Okay. I think I'm just gonna find some aesthetic like images of tulips and then I didn't ask for a favorite color, but I can just make some. I feel like yeah, if I can improvise if I find just like a cute starting point. I'm actually gonna probably sketch it in pencil first and then afterwards. And I might take my Twitch chat on my phone again. Because it's easier for me to look at more images than one. Hey, Twitch, where art thou? How's it going? Is everyone doing okay today? I'm very eepy, very sleepy eepy today. Oh, I'd recommend having some tissue papers while you type your brushes. Indeedy. That's a very good point. I do have tissues. I'll tell a story, go ahead. Always down for a most of story. I'm also gonna figure out what pencil to sketch with. I'm thinking, honestly, not point three, if I can find where I put it. Yeah, I did. It's in my bag. Okay. Rubber pencil secured. Oh, I have some sugar-free candies in there as well. Of my birthday party, oh, go ahead. I got pencil and tissue as well. Right, I'm gonna prop my phone with my water bottle. Let's see if that works. There we are. The scuff is real, but it works. I'm gonna make this very like free form with the way I draw the tulips. Just need to see how they actually look at like flower wise. Fruit fly, don't you dare come near me. Oh my god. Can I make them into like a heart? I wonder. Is it too late? Hmm. I brought 11 bottles of 15% ABR alcohol, 2 packs of Marlboro, and 25 grams of the green. Oh me, oh my, sounds like a recipe for disaster already. Are you like also like not meant to mix them? Just asking. Celebrate among my 14 friends who were able to attend my party. That's a lot of people. Wow. What's the place for? Oh, no, you're not. I see. But if you consume them all, enter into the happiness trinity. I see. The unholy trinity. Is this what this is? I think I can try and make a heart out of this. That would be cute. And then just make a lot of tulips. I'll show you once I'm done with the sketch. Oh, I did that. Oh me, oh my. Tell me how it went. I'm concentrating because I'm not sure how to approach this drawing. We'll see what happens. I'm sure she'll appreciate the gesture anyway. I mean, you're alive, so that's a good thing, Moss. And let me did around 3 a.m. and then went to sleep. I see. Do I dare ask how many hours you slept as well? Like 3 a.m. is still a pretty good time. I've seen parties where people, I mean, to be honest, this was when I was like quite young, so people weren't used to that stuff anyway, but I've seen people go to sleep like 11 a.m. a.m. p.m. I meant. Like 11 p.m. people were dead, and I had to help out because I was fine. I don't know how I'm feeling about this yet, but we'll see. Woke up around 5:30 a.m. That's honestly, you only slept for what, 2 hours and a half? That's not a lot. Oh my god, I can make like a massive bouquet after these flowers. I just realized that will work so well. This is just gonna be a quick drawing anyway. Because I had to go visit my family in Delhi. Oh my god. And you were able to? After that? How did you feel when you woke up? Honestly, this is kind of getting cute. I didn't think I'll make a massive bouquet of slightly surrealistic tulips, but well, anyway, yeah. Yeah, I drew the tulips really tiny, so this is gonna be a more detailed drawing. It's gonna be very simplistic. I was really woken up by my friends to go to the bus stop. Oh me, oh my. When you say rudely, you mean you're gonna sleep for how much longer? I'm also gonna post the update to my sketch. Make sure I don't get my legs in there. Alright, let me get this image. And also let me resize it. My god, it's massive. There we are. This is how we're standing. Oh. When I got in the bus, I slept till 9 a.m. till we reached the bus stop. I got fever, my eyes were like super dry, so I was stumbling around the place like a blind man. Oh my. I honestly respect that. I don't know if I could ever sleep on a bus. Mm, I think it's getting better now that what it used to be with me and traveling and sleeping. I managed to sleep on the plane to Romania this time around just because it was honest like I had to sleep. But honestly, I respect it. I hope at least you got some rest out of that. Yeah, can you imagine? You didn't trip up or anything though, did you? Please tell me you were safe. I also haven't decided what colors to go with for the tulips yet, but yeah, honestly, I can keep an eye out on my actual fish chat on my computer screen because honestly, it's just very simplistic little painting as a thank you. That's all this is. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do a really like washed out small color drop. Let's do a bit of yellow. I think yellow and red would be cute. It's been a while since I did any watercoloring. It's a bit much, but it's okay. It's a bit not amazing because I use pencil. I'm gonna actually keep it in the sketch because I like the way it looks, but at the same time it does smudge a little bit, so pray for me. And I know this paper is actually quite crinkly. I have really good watercolor paper in the UK, but I didn't bring it with me because I was like, it's not essential. I don't even remember how much it cost me, but quite a bit. Every time I go in the art store, it's like a trap anyway, so you know. On the other different note, me and my friends had made a plan to get my BFF and his ex, also a great friend, back together, but it didn't work out in the end. They both appreciated our efforts. Aw, damn. Playing matchmaker, I see. Well, this happened on my birthday too, by the way. Oh my, you've been busy. I appreciate you sharing it with us. It was very cute to see. I didn't realize how quick this painting would be. It's nothing too complex, so, you know. Maybe go with like a bigger brush so I can even do more colors and stuff. A little bit of green, perhaps. So the way I usually like approach these, especially when I'm not paying like too much attention to how perfect it turns out, is I usually start with really soft colors and then go in with the details with a really thin brush. I'm not great at it, but I still find it so relaxing. And it's just a little token of appreciation because when I'm broke, I can't afford actual flowers. And two, like she really deserves it. She's so sweet, my French teacher. It's because I would love to take more French as part of my courses, but I'm not allowed to. I'm only allowed to do French in my first semester because it's meant to help out for that and that alone. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I find painting very therapeutic. It is. It is indeed. Maybe I can do something else. I would love to like try out my usual anime style drawings in painting. It's because I draw. Oh, so sweet of you. Ah, thank you. She deserves it. Honestly, like for how much hell I went for all the teachers, she deserves it so much. She would take us on walks, like this was part of the course and whatever, but she would bring us cheese for free. She'd give us picnics. She would sometimes like buy us coffee and even like I remember there was some mishap with the classroom. She wasn't sure we were meant to go, so she's like, just let's just go to the cafe. Like I know the owners. Let's just go there and have a coffee. And I met up with her in the metro accidentally, which I was embarrassed about because I don't live that far away from the uni. But like I have my travel card for a year. I'm gonna make the most out of it. But she's always lovely, and she never judges if you don't know. I think it's because I signed up with the lower level of French, which I'm very glad I did. But yeah, I'm very, very happy about it because it means I just get to enjoy my time with a person that actually cares, you know? She cares so much about her students, and it's adorable to see. And she's traveled so much. I think she actually like spent half a year in India at some point. She was telling us so many stories about it. And like Thailand as well. And I'm pretty sure it's one of her last years. Soon she's gonna retire. I don't know what her actual expertise is in. It could be like psychology, I think, actually. And it would make sense. Really? Yeah. I don't know exactly where she went though. But she told us stories about how like the weather wasn't the best when she went there. I think because it was the rainy season, and like the place got so flooded so quickly. It's crazy. That's what I loved about French classes because we were speaking a lot of French and learning, but also we were learning about each other's cultures because all of us were from different countries. I made so many friends, more than I did French people. Crazy. What do I use to bind them? Like a pinkish, like a very subtle pinkish, maybe. Whilst I let my first layer of color dry a bit, I'm gonna update a picture. And now my writes are really nice and messy as well. She probably went to Assam, I guess. The state gets annually flooded each rainy season. Hmm. If I get a chance to ask her, I will. I get to see her still because she's like this is how sweet she is. She invited us to all the outings that she's gonna do with the Erasmus students coming for the second semester because she's like, well, I'm not allowed to teach it, but you can still come and join us for like when we go picnics and we go places, which is very lovely, very nice of her. It's gonna turn out into a very soft piece. That's the only thing is that I don't like that it gets so crinkly and weak, this paper, because she's really thick, but when you add water to it, it's like, damn it. There we are. Let me bring it over. Hello, Happy. How's it going? Let's have a cool constitution law professor. Ooh, tell me about them. We even went into teacher talk a bit last time when I streamed Doki Doki. That was very fun. Let me get this image. Oh my god, I need to like refresh, I think, all the time. And then save the image. Save it into my streaming folder. And then OBS. Hold on, let me make sure it's the right one. No, it's not. There we are. No, don't open it. And then bring that down. Eek. Eek. Realistically, it should go under my alerts, so I'm gonna go back to Twitch in just a second. And I'll do. Hello! Look at you all being so cute and just saying hi to each other. But yeah, this is how we are standing at this point. I'm thinking about going in with some hues of red. I still can't believe, like, I still can't get over the fact that this fancy, fancy, expensive palette, it's not that expensive, but it still pretty is. It doesn't have the color red. Like, that's crazy to me. I actually got these brushes for really cheap from the art store. The thing is, if you know how to buy, you can get stuff for really cheap, like brushes. Obviously, the nicer brands cost more, but we make do. I love the fact they do student discounts though. And I think every academic year, this is in the UK, every academic year they do a thing where they give you a discount, not a discount, sorry, but like a promotion. So if you buy stuff from them worth X amount of money, you can get extra art supplies that they choose. Basically, I think it's dead stock, but it's still good, which can be worth up to like £40. I went a bit thick with the red, so I'm just trying to fix my mistakes. Oh, watercolor, indeedy. I actually miss watercolor so much. I miss doing this. Last time I did watercolor, I think was for my project, which they did not appreciate. The very sour teacher told me that I should go back to elementary school just because I made something cutesy to describe which tools I used. But it's okay because we have Love Car, one of my favorite songs. It's okay, I have never have to see those teachers again. This is one of those songs that just lives rent free in my brain. I'm pretty sure I have to start again with courses next week. But until then, we live in bliss and ignorance. And actually, things got so bad. You remember that course that I kind of failed? Like, the teacher got so rude with me and did not accept my resubmission. And, like, I was panicking so much about having to see him for so many things that I ended up pulling out from both his seminar and extra course. Because I spoke with my uni advisor, and he's like, it's not worth it. And, like, your grades is just between you and me. So, how I went back to my college after a month, the college started, Tuesday by saying I probably won't be able to give the end semester exams. He thought I was like a delinquent, and I said not to sweat it, it's gonna be okay. He was a little bit amused by that, and I quickly became his favorite after he asked me to give an on the spot presentation on the League of Nations. Oh my. I'll be terrified. Because that's the thing, like, I hate that kind of stuff. I'm very proud of you for pulling it off, but I get really anxious. So if I have any kind of presentation like that, I need to overly prepare. Actually, one of my proudest moments probably was when I took an English text, because the funniest thing is, despite people not really speaking English, most of the texts they study in university are in English. So I helped this girl out because she was so sweet to me. Um, it was a philosophy text in English, and I translated it for her in French as best as I could for my broken French. And because we had to do a presentation on it, and the teacher liked it so much that she literally passed me for it without me giving her my work, because it was Rhino, and she didn't have the tutorial. She was just like, use the internet, that teacher. But she still passed me. Like, I was so shocked. She must have really liked my presentation. I went a bit thick on the red again, which I love going thick on the red, but you know, I gotta rein it in just a little bit. This is, if you're wondering what we're listening to, it's 2020 core. Oh, this paper is really fragile. I paid money for this. This is from the student shop, which is cheaper, to be honest. But it was so funny. I always have the worst luck. Sometimes you stumble across very nice people, and sometimes just the worst people imaginable. And actually, the students working that day they just refused to talk to me, even though I tried talking in French. Luckily, I was with a French student, and she helped me out. And she's like, "Why are they like that?" And I'm like, "Welcome to the world of being an Erasmus student." And yeah, basically, just I was trying to get really thick paper for my Le Porelon. Did that happen? Kinda, but I still had to cut it. And it says on it, it's made for watercolors and stuff. It's just, God, it's still very weak. Maybe I'm just now used to the really high-end stuff from that art shop. But man, I don't like crinkly paper on my watercolor. But I hope everyone's days are going okay. I'm lucky excited to go back to the UK and start working on stuff properly, because I'm planning on upgrading. I'm planning on getting a better mic. Another thing that is in the works is I'm trying to see if I can do some art prints. There's actually two drawings that I have yet to show you guys, which, you know what? I can reveal them on stream today. It's because I drew them before streaming, and I had to like edit out my actual signature from them. But I drew two more Project Sekai characters, actually. And I'm testing something out. I'm getting a printing company to do some prints to see how they turn out. Because they're very reasonably priced. And they were so nice to me. They sent me like free samples. Like, I just have to email them and they send them to me. Well, this next step is drawing. I will show you where we're at. It's getting there. It's just a quick doodle. I'm very intimidated by the international students. I'm like, oh, it's so hard to approach and talk to the French students. That's so cool with me. No, that I get that because I remember in the UK it's really hard to approach the international students, but actually it just so happened that I was friends with a lot of them from we had quite a few in architecture, I think. But the French are scary, and I say that with all the respect. I've met some very lovely people here, actually. It's just that I think the biggest issue is you're gaining into the environment where everyone's known each other for years, so it's hard to integrate yourself within it. Where am I? There we go. Oh, she's getting there. I might use black pen afterwards, like to trace a very thin one. Okay, happy. Let me first of all take this image and then I'll email myself the images. Would you like to guess who those two Project Segai characters are? I will give you one or two clues if you will. You get one clue is more jump, and the other one is Nightcore. Where? Oh my gosh! Please just let me take my image already. OBS, be kind to me. Let me move it down. I hate that every time I insert something like this, it goes all the way to the top. Um, hide that one. Resize this one. That will do. Hope your painting goes well. Have to sleep. Go ahead. Go ahead, Boz. Sleep tight. Thank you for joining and let me know your story. And also happy you're absolutely right. One of them is Heidi. Actually, Heidi was the first I drew. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. What am I doing? I literally have ID saved on my computer because of that printing. I didn't. Okay, you'll get the second one revealed. It's Anna. There, I said it. It's Anna. Anyways, I might as well just include both in the same email just so it becomes less confusing. Iris one was inspired just because I felt like drawing her with a specific untrained card. And from then on, I was like, I can just draw Project Sekai characters, can I? New PNGs, exporting, and email them to myself. Actually, what am I doing? I'm pretty sure they're on my computer already. What is wrong with me? Clearly, I need EAP as well at some point. Yes, I do have them. Okay. OBS, where are I'll make them itty bitty, tiny on the screen. I even named them accordingly. Oh my, she's so big. She's so big. Also, move down, girl. I need space. Oh, actually, move up. You can go over my painting. Yeah, that will do for now. And then Anna's gonna be big as well. I have a feeling. Yep. Let me move her accordingly again. Next to I. Resize her. No, that's me. Let me move my big wing out the way. I'll be lurking like this. Oh my god, I'm moving everything. Eddie, please just go there. There we are. Let me actually check my Twitch channel. Out of 10. Thank you. Thank you so much. So yes, I'm gonna see how the ID prints turn out. Not sure if I'm ready to mentally prepared to set up a actual online shop yet. But in case I do, it'll most likely be that I'll be selling prints of the stuff I drew on stream first. Yeah, I was obsessed and I had to draw it. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna draw the massive parfait she had. Instead, I'm just gonna draw the a strawberry milkshake because I think that also suits her. Yippity yappity. Okay, flower time. I think I could go into some green next, actually. Yeah, if you're wondering what I'm using as my water container, it is a pickle jar. Speaking of pickle jars, I just remembered I had some pickles in the fridge today. And I'm like, they should definitely still be fine. Like, not only are they pickles, but I've kept them in the fridge. And I take them out, and it's the funniest thing in the world because I opened the jar and in it I found a massive cube of ice. My my pickles had ice in them. I could not believe my eyes, but they were like, oh my god, they had ice. I'm wondering, do I take it out and just drink it? That'll be funny. I'm going in with some green now to color, to contour, to do everything, yes. But yeah, it's just a little gift from my French teacher, so I'm not too bothered. Oh my god, the head pats. I love that. I'm actually gonna if I make my emo not if when I make my emotes, I'm actually gonna need to include a head pat one. I flipping love head pats. Like one of the best things in this world, I have to say. Everyone deserves head pats. Trying my best to draw straight lines. Not exactly working. Oh well, some architect I am. Yippee! Head pats! Head pat, head pat. I don't think my screen has ever looked this bright and cute. Maybe one day I can also work up to some hand cam. That'll be nice. If I unlock the world of hand cam, I unlock the world of cooking, and that is a both a wonderful and dangerous place. I'm gonna draw a bit around these leaves. I would love to have more space. I don't know where I'll be living next year, which, yeah, I should probably get to that and figure that out, but it'll probably most likely not be the case that I could do hand cams in the kitchen since I would most likely have to live with people. And even if I get my own place, it will be the same issue as this year, which is I have a microwave, not an oven. So, but one day I would love, love, love to bake on stream, you know? Make cookies, make gingerbread. It'd be so cute. I love baking cakes as well. I love cheesecake. I love all this stuff, just haven't done it in so long. I can make bread. Oh my God, I just realized I can literally make bread. I have actually finished that bread that I had, and since have returned to my old ways of basic, I call it the basic bitch bread, which is sliced sandwich bread. But my God, I actually missed it. It's so good. The little green accents I'm painting right now actually add so much. Can't wait to show you. Like, I never know if I'm doing the right thing, but looking at the precedent, like the picture that's on the screen, and what's in front of me, I'm like, yeah, this is cute. This is nice. I have to say, definitely the music helps a lot. I'm very happy. Also, Minori is coming along nicely. I'm actually thinking next drawing stream I can finish up because I'm already at rendering, so. Hooray! Realistically thinking, who am I neglecting? I'm neglecting Wonderland's Showtime, and I'm also neglecting oh my God, Leonid, drawing wise. Perhaps, mayhaps it has come time for me to draw an Emu on stream, a Wonderhoy, if you will. I already have like all the cards like lined up. I have a notes. I have a notes app. I keep stuff in anyway, but I have notes on all the cards I like. I would like to draw and only just like. And actually, I should update it because new cards come out very often. I have so many big plans, so little time. That's why we're here, This year, I have time to think. And thinking about upgrades, as I said, not only would I want a mic for better sound quality, so you can have me in your walls, I'll be in your walls, but also I would love, love, love to dabble a bit into covers, song covers. It will make my life a lot easier. All I'll say is I already have the first song lined up. How close I am to actually getting that? Very far. Because I not only have to sing, but also have to teach myself mixing, and that's terrifying because we're on a budget and very much a DIY channel. But since we are a DIY channel, I'm also going to be doing the art for it. All the ideas are there. Putting them into practice, however, may take time. Let me go with the middle brush and get some, I think that's brown thing, but oh well, that works. I think I'm gonna definitely write a merci on this. I'm thinking, do I do it by painting the merci or do I write it? I feel like it'll be cuter if I paint it, but it'll also be more risky. Paint it. I shall. Looking at the colors I'm currently using, what do we think I should use? Because I'm very much contemplating perhaps a pink, so it's not too samey, but also not too contrasty. I'm actually not that far from being done with this as well, which is great. I think tomorrow I should think about my schedule as well. Definitely gonna want to do some more Doki Doki soon. That was so fun. I may have gone a bit kukuloka crazy on the voices, but I think that is the point. I'll definitely be dabbling more into visual novels in the future, though, that's for sure. On a very completely unrelated note, I made dinner today, and I kind of half destroyed my kitchen in the process in the way that everything is now very oily. And I also almost burnt myself. But my God, was it worth it? Because I made the most delicious chicken of my life. Maybe oil was the answer all along. It's just very dangerous. There's only so much I can do with one tiny pot, but I've definitely learned to probably next time I do the chicken, because I've still got more thighs in the fridge, I'm gonna make sure to cut it up first so I can give it a better chance at cooking in the pan, because I had to cut it and then cook it because it was raw in the middle. And that is a no-no. Not even food poisoning reasons, just, but I made it with a very crispy skin. And I had leftover pasta, so I added some more mushrooms and radish to it. It was delicious. Who would have thought it's so good to actually have food in the fridge? And tomorrow I shall tell, oh my God, language, English, that. I shall try tomorrow some new cheese that I have. I've never tried Gouda with cumin, but it sounds amazing. I like Gouda and I like cumin, so why wouldn't I like both? Okay, it's getting there. I just need to blend in a tiny bit of this red I put on, and then, because honestly, I like the kind of washed out look to it. It's very the watercolory quality about them. It's very funny how I'm using my pickle jar as a water thingy. Picasso, I am so far from it. I'm far from a Picasso. Actually, what I enjoy most in art, now that I think about it, I only did art when I was younger because I was terrified of it, actually. I thought I'm just gonna go for the safer options and I go for the studious academic ones. But when I did art, I loved surrealism so much. Oh my gosh. I came up with some wacky stuff for like a 15-year-old, but it was fun. I think my art teacher also liked me. I'm just gonna print it with my hand because I got some red on my hand. I'm just gonna do that with my hand then. I'm gonna use my hand. Why not? I think my art teacher did like me, but had a very strange way of expressing it because when I had to make him sign art as my reserve option, which is basically like I'm not gonna take it, but in case I don't get into my other subjects, I would love to try it. He signed it. He was like, "Are you sure?" And then he was like, "Okay, go away now, peasant." And man did not speak to me there for the rest of the year, and I'm not even joking. He was a bit of the, he was a bit skrupuloka himself, but I feel like you can't be sane if you do art. Any arty subject of the such. No person who does them is sane. And nothing you say will change my mind. Like right now, I'm just dabbling water on my hands because I accidentally got some paint on them, and I'm using it to my advantage. I'm painting with my palm, I want to say. It's the bottom of my palm, like the hard bit. Trust, trust. I'm gonna add a little bit of green as well to this. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Yeah. You're gonna be so proud of me. It's not even that artistic or difficult or technical what I'm doing, but I'm just having fun. So yeah, I was thinking maybe I could do some like painting stuff as well. Imagine watercolor project sekai. My my physical drawing compared to my digital drawing is quite different. Because I think I'm just more practiced in doing stuff with my hands rather than digital, but they both have very different things that they're good for. So it'll be interesting. I quite like to draw in monochrome with different grades of um like softness for the pencils. Okay, now I'm just gonna let it for 2 seconds whilst I prepare mentally and physically to do merci. Just gonna check with you, Happy, since you are the resident French speaker. Like this, yes? I'm like waving it around to dry quicker. Yay! Thank you, Happy. Thank you for spell checking me. If you were my French teacher, would you pass me? Considering I did like 1 year of French before coming to this country. Yippee! I can pass. Honestly, I have a Romanian and English to thank for helping me throughout this. Now that I look at it, I'm actually thinking about writing in purple or like an indigo, but I'm gonna definitely have to test it before diving in. I'm like thinking I want a bit of contrast with the writing, so I need to make sure like it's thick, but it's not dry, but it's not too watery. So it's all good. Okay. Oh my god, the song. I'm gonna go very slowly. Okay, it's good. And then I'm just gonna thicken up the letters just a little bit. Calligraphy with a paintbrush. Wow. Yay! Heart. Oh, maybe calligraphy stream would be fun. I do have a fountain pen and I do write cursive by nature, so to try and learn stuff. I think an underline is also due for this. Can I draw a straight line? Let's find out. Straight enough. And I'm just gonna extend it a bit so it looks messy on purpose. And then like a bit red at the bottom to give it some texture. I talk as if I know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, that's cute. I think it's a good place to leave it. And now let me take a good picture for you. Yeah. If you're wondering what the red splodges are, that's where my hand was, and I was just going with it because yeah. Um, yeah, put that there. Let's go over to X. Yeah. Yippee! It's very abstract still, but I like that about it. Let's download it. Save image as. There we are. And then go into my OBS. Which is gonna be a disaster to try figure this out. Um, okay. Go down. My God. Everything is so big every time I put it into OBS for no reason. There we are. That will do. Yippee! I think it's cute. And it's just a little thank you. I don't know why I ended up drawing a heart out of the tulips, but I liked it, so I went with it. Though my paper was not the best, it was still very fun. Oh my gosh. And now I just let it dry. Where, you may ask? Let me see, can I actually... I put it on my drying rack because I need to do laundry tomorrow. Yippee! Yippee! Need to do laundry tomorrow. Uh, because it's piling up and I need to wash my bed sheets. So, but I also took off my clothes off the rack, which I'm very happy I did because my whole house smells like fried chicken now. So I'm just resting it on the drying rack. Let me wash my brushes in my pickle jar. I love pickles so much. Especially tiny cucumbers, tiny pickles. They're adorable, they're easy to bite. They pack the punch, for their size. I would highly recommend them. And I also like jarred olives sometimes. The best ones I've had are definitely the ones that have garlic stuffed in them. There's something about pickled garlic that is delicious. I'm wondering what happened to my. Oh, that's okay. Let's empty out my water. It's actually not that dirty because I don't think I used the. It's either that I have a lot of water in the pickle jar or I didn't use colors that were. Oh my god. Oh, looking at my kitchen, I'm thinking like I'm gonna cry. I burnt the spices a bit in the pan, but it gave the chicken this delicious texture, and it felt like I literally made it over a grill, like a barbecue. I'm not gonna be as happy tomorrow when I'm gonna wash my dishes, but that's a story for later. Me. Oh my god, please. Oh yes, this song. Everybody rise for the national anthem. I'm like cleaning up my double desk setup, going back to my single desk setup because I may have confidence to do lots of things, but I don't want to stay in or like spend 10,000 years trying to make space on my desk. So I have a second desk underneath that was provided to me by the place, and I just put it out. Jack about the side Oh my god. It's been a while since I played this on Project Secor. I also need to possibly take out the bin at some point. I got cute bin bags, I found purple bin bags. How adorable is that? Like they're like lavender. Very random fact, I know, but I'm gonna let this song and then I shall end streams for tonight because I am EP. But tomorrow I think I have Genshin planned. I have no idea what's happening in Genshin at this point. All I know is if I go too deep into Natlan, I'm gonna have to be careful because I can change the fate of it, and that's scary. So I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. Probably building characters, and actually exploring would be fun. And just fighting things because I'm actually so bad at exploration in that game. I think I only have 100% in one area in one stat. So there is that. I'm like half dancing in my room now because I stood up. Thank you for that, Pat. Oh yes, and of course, getting a better bike means opportunities such as karaoke and maybe even ASMR. Who knows? I already did it with bread, like crunching bread. That could be a whole ASMR stream. Munching on crunchy bread. Don't know if I'm ready yet for RP ASMR, but maybe I shall. I love getting into character with things. It's actually very fun. I'm in no way, shape, or form a dancer, but I have been moving around very little today, so I'm just more like walking, pacing back and forth. It's okay, my blinds are down, no one will know. Bam, bam, bam. Thank you. I shall switch to my end screen now. But yeah, these are the two drawings I did. I could present them at some point later on. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. This is for you. And also the song dedication to you. There we are. Thank you. shall see you tomorrow. Love you, everyone. Love you, happy. Bye. It's always been fun chatting with you guys. See you next time. Bye bye.